Welcome. Welcome.
Let's fucking go. Let's get fucking high. Oh. I'm streaming, taking dabs. What are you doing? Nice. I'm just getting my dailies. And then there's a heavy metal meeting in like an hour. So we'll do that. You know what I'm saying, Doug.
you a bad little lady, I can't be mad at you. We be fucking and fighting, no, it ain't nothing new. You say you love me, you hate me, I think it's fucking rude. To help me cover up my tattoos. I'm broken heart, I know I've been abused. You always love me in the worst way. I should've left you in the first place. It's all irrelevant now. I'm left here broken. So why you always wanna see me on your worst days? I'm running circles, I'm jumping the hurdles. If you ever really love me in the first place, 'cause you're just replace me, nothing's changing. Like bad news, you're setting us burning like tattoos. I thought it'd be honest, say I wouldn't miss you. I miss every feeling in the moment that I kiss you. Like bad news, you're setting us burning like tattoos. Say I wouldn't miss you. I miss every feeling in the moment that I kiss, moment that I kiss you.
What a fucking bitch.
Damn, this is nice.
I stop, why you flex so hard? Might pop a fucking pencil or a clock to the heart. Like, dude, yeah, bitch, why you so rude? 'Cause I got my brother's happy, everything really cute. Goddamn, how you finna do that, brody? Smoking like a cigarette, but I'm out like a stogie. Behind peace and burnt up threads. Nobody wants you like some Newport Reds, yeah.
Pathetically apologetic, if I said it, I mean it, and I did it, so don't forget it. I've been on a bender of learning, it's so pathetic how I constantly mess up, but in the end I don't regret it. I've been growing slightly colder, less room on my shoulder. I guess I'm getting older. Time it passes, so savor every second.
I stop, why you flex so hard? Might pop a fucking pencil or a clock to the heart. Like, dude, yeah, bitch, why you so rude? 'Cause I got my brother's happy, everything really cute. Shit, how you be that too geeked up, G Fuel ultra too. I don't need the fiends back, but they're all rashy. Shit on the beat, other people be gassy, gassy.
Top down, with the sun all shining. Bad little shawty with a fat ass hiney. We smoke with my crew right behind me. Blunt like I want, doing magic like Hermione. I think that I Hermione. I think that I Hermione. My life. Yeah, I think that I Hermione. Yeah, I think that I Hermione.
Hell yeah, dude. It's so fucking sick. That's so fucking. You're. Oh yeah. Yeah.
too short. 4 weeks ago, while we laid in bed after one of our fallbacks, when I finally asked him, I said, honey, why you try so hard? I thought you wanted out, and like a dagger thrust into my heart, he said, forgive and die. Baby, I feel ready to move on with my life, but tears still paint your pretty face in the pale moonlight. Well, I realized there and then that honey loved me no more, so next day I made plans to get as far as I could go. I traveled New Mexico, ended up in New Orleans, where I kissed a boy from Dallas and let him sweep me on my feet. Now when I came back home, I saw honey at the door saying, baby, oh, how I've missed you, let's go for one round more. To be honest, I don't remember much from that point on. Just his sad, sad eyes in a new hole in the wall. Next day as he left for work, asked what I say to make you so mad. He said nothing, baby, it's all my fault, and I'll fix it when I get back. I ain't seen honey for about a week. I stayed somewhere else last night to get better sleep, but honey kept on showing up in all of my dreams. So I said a heartfelt prayer for him as I slipped into my jeans. Black moon day, saw the bed was made, all the dishes had been cleaned and put away, and I knew honey had been here and he did the best he could, but honey, it's too late this time, you broke my heart for good. And I knew honey had been here and he did the best he could, but honey, it's too late this time, you broke my heart for good.
I am a police officer for the city of Long Beach. I hereby declare this an unlawful assembly, and in the name of the people of the state of California, command all those assembled in this area to immediately disperse. If you do not do so, you will be arrested. Section 409 of the Penal Code prohibits you from remaining present at an unlawful assembly. Please follow the directions of the nearest officer for dispersal. May result in other police actions that you may leave.
The Second Amendment is wrapped in Teflon. It's now no pill is bulletproof. Nothing but arguments on either side. Nothing has changed except the sobering truth that even after 20 elementary school kids were murdered by a child not much older than them, people cried out for policymakers to change. But nothing really happened, everything stayed the same, and it's just pain and misplaced blame and bloodstains and people trying to make names with no shame. God damn it, it's insane, and it's happening over and over again. With an AR-15 or an AK-47, a MAC-10 Tech 90357. Could we change it all? Oh, that would never happen. No, never, no, never, no, never. Nobody has the answer, no one knows what to do. But I'm so sick of feeling helpless and feeling like a fool. And every time another kid goes to choose up a school, well, it's 24 hours and we're on to the next news. Desensitized, the senseless violence, nothing but deafening silence coming from both sides of this. With a weapon of war you cannot miss, but it ain't our kids, so we don't do shit. And it's still pain and misplaced flame and bloodstains and people trying to make a name with no shame. And God damn it, it's insane. I think how we lost our minds while I'm looking at blurry pictures with these tears in my eyes. And meanwhile, some politicians out to make a fortune enforcing the agendas of their greatest endorsers. Sure enough, they know what they did when they sold their conscience to the highest bid, hiding behind the body pandering. But your thoughts and your prayers don't do a damn thing. It's still pain and misplaced blame and blood stains and people trying to make it name. It's so shameless. God damn it, it's insane. And it's happening over and over and over again. An AR-15 or an AK-47, a MAC-10 Tech 9 and 357. Could we change it all? Oh, that would never happen. No, never, no, never, no, never. We love our AR-15s and our AK-47s, our MAC-10s, Tech 9s and 357s. Could we change a thing? Oh, that would never happen. No, never, no, never, no, never.
Heavy metal meeting in like 25 minutes. Art, what are you doing? Oh, it's not? Oh, dude. Oh, dude, his name is Art. He said... That was a funny statement. critical. Do you have your avatars on your NFTs? The animation URL? Yeah. Like what? No, you're not wrong. Go to the swamp. What's up, fam?
We are all enslaved, but is that enough in this modern age? Great blessings our should spread to our phones and get high. So many sharks in the water. Not gonna be one of those lucky people who feels no pain when they die. I'm running out of ways to pacify myself. Feels just like the modern age with no books on your shelf. Hey, can we go back to the days of decay? Do we really want it all if it all just feels the same? I know I don't have the right to give you good advice. Yeah, I'm just another lost soul in the present, tripping over myself. And I know I still can put hearts of mourning, no validation in digital blood. Can we go back to the days when we were kids? Do we really want it all if it all just feels the same? There's no making it right. There's no making it right. There's no making it right if you're looking for light outside of yourself. We are all enslaved, but is that enough in this modern age? Scrape blessings off our shoes, spread to our phones and get high. So many sharks in the water. Not gonna be one of those lucky people who feels no pain when they die. I'm running out of ways to pacify myself. Feels just like the modern age with no books on your shelf. Hey, can we go back to the days when we were kids? Do we really want it all if it all just feels the same? When I'm alone at night, I can't hide it no more. Fighting over myself. There's no making it right if you're looking for light outside of yourself.
So cool, so calm, so rough, so strong, so quick, so rude, such a thick attitude. Man, you better see yourself in this charade. Man, you better check yourself. So fierce, so smooth, so crass, so shrewd, so blunt, so bold, so warm, so cool. Man, if you could only see yourself in my shoes, man, you better check yourself. Hear me when I say, man, you better check yourself. Hear me when I say, man, you better check yourself. Hear me when I say, man, you better check yourself. Hear me when I say, man, you better check yourself. So rude, so rough, so big, so tough, so fly, so cool, so like, so cool. Man,
better see yourself in this charade. Man, you better check yourself. So smart, so sly, so pumped, so dry, so fresh, so bad, so chill, so mad. Man, if you could only see yourself in my shoes, man, you better check yourself. Hear me when I say, man, you better check yourself. Hear me when I say, man, you better check yourself. Hear me when I say, man, you better check yourself. Hear me when I say, man, you better check yourself. So cool, so calm, so rough, so strong, so quick, so rude, such a thick attitude. Man, you better see yourself in this charade. Man, you better check yourself. So fierce, so smooth, so crass, so shrewd, so blunt, so bold, so warm, so cool. Man, if you could only see yourself in my shoes, man, you better check yourself. Hear me when I say, man, you better check yourself. Hear me when I say, man, you better check yourself. Hear me when I say, man, you better check yourself. Hear me when
Yo, yo, yo. GM, everyone. What's going on?
check yourself. Hear me when I say, man, you better check yourself. Hear me when I say, man, you better check yourself. Hear me when I say, man, you better check yourself. Hear me when I say, man, you better check yourself.
All right. It is now 3 p.m. Japan time. Welcome, everyone. We're going to run things a bit different this week because it's just me today. Adam and Justin and the whole crew are back sleeping at home in the States, so it's just going to be me hanging out. And I think what we could do is, like, if people just want to request to speak, like, just let's just make this like a little bit more fun this week. So feel free to request to speak. Don't tell me nobody wants to speak today.
GM, I have nothing to say, especially because I don't want to leave you. I
That's cool, man. Yeah, I mean, I think I could just start out. Do I sound good, by the way?
For me, all good, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I just want to make sure. I'm actually running this from an art gallery basement in Japan. I came out to see a friend's exhibition out here, and I told them that I had a call, and so they threw me down in the basement next to the Wi-Fi, and I'm doing this from my from my laptop, and I got some AirPods on today, so not as professionally set up as last week. I can start with a quick little update, though, for everyone that's here right now, and just feel free to keep joining up and requesting to speak if you want to speak. Really, like the main major update that I got for everyone this week is I know last week we had chatted about the upcoming minigame activation, and just wanted to give a quick update about that. There were a couple of bugs that Yuga had found when they were doing their internal testing that they've been working on this week, and they're about at the point now where they're done with their testing, and we're going to be play testing it ourselves next week. So things are moving along pretty quick. I think things were targeted to be towards like the end of June, but it's possible. I'm not going to make like any promises or anything that we actually might be ready a bit early than that. So like hopefully within the next couple of weeks.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Bertle.
What's up, man? Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. It's almost Friday here on the West Coast.
Yeah, I was hoping that I'd pick up a couple people from the West Coast, because I know it's like 11 o'clock or something, right?
Yeah, it's it's late, but it's cool to be able to attend one of the spaces. I've had to watch the other ones kind of hiding in the corner at work, so thanks for switching up the time a little bit.
Yeah, I think I'll keep switching some things up. Like I know this was like a pretty major shift from like being sort of in the middle of the day to like really, really late. But I know there's like some people in Europe that, this is a little bit early for them. And like a lot of people are getting their like kids ready for school and getting ready to go to work and stuff like that. So yeah, I think I'll have to probably do like another shift in a couple weeks again and move it like kind of in between the 2 hours or something.
Yeah, that would be pretty dope. It seems like a lot of the games and stuff kind of happen midday. I work like regular 7 to 3, so it's tough, but I'm glad that some projects are willing to switch it up like that.
Yeah, for sure.
And then I wanted to ask you, as far as like the mini game, do you guys have some kind of expectations or goals that you're wanting to accomplish with it? I mean, is it just supposed to be kind of something fun for the community to hang out and do, or is there,
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I think like the main goal with this is just to kind of show the community like what's possible that we can do in the other side. And this is actually going to be split into 2 different activations. Like this first one that'll sort of kick up in a couple of weeks will pretty much just be for fun, like just to kind of get used to like playing the mini game, and like you'll be able to see the avatars. And I mean, this isn't like a full collection of avatars, but what we're doing is we have like one default avatar per heavy metal, and anybody will be able to play, including like non-holders. They'll probably get like some sort of default avatar that they can use as well. But The first time around is going to be for fun. You'll just be able to kind of go through things and check stuff out and, play the mini game and everything. And probably a couple of weeks after that, we'll have like a second activation for like a mini game, and it'll be pretty much the same thing, except it will be like token gated for holders only. And that one will have like fun prizes, and there'll be like a leaderboard, and it'll be like a little bit more like interactive and stuff for the holders. But we wanted to make the first one pretty much free. Like, you don't have to be a holder to like just jump in and see what everything's all about. And hopefully that brings in some new community members before like the main activation. And yeah, it should be fun.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see kind of what progresses and how it progresses and what comes out of it. I recently picked up a pretty dope Celestial, so looking forward to playing that in game.
Yeah, and I mean, it'll be like we have like a default Celestial that like you would be able to use, but what we're really kind of planning on with that second like holder activation is like it will be token check. So I mean, if you have like different heavy metal types in your wallet, you should be able to select which one you want to use, and like each heavy metal type will have different like attributes. Like some will like run faster, some will jump higher and have different attributes, and you'll be able to sort of play with that before the activation where we're going to be doing like rewards and things like that.
That sounds very cool. Do you guys have kind of a date that you picked out that you think the avatars will be done by? Are you know what I mean? Is it not the number one priority? For that, because I kind of what I imagined was that you would have basically like an avatar styled exactly like your Evo 2 in the future.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely like there, and it's one of those things where they were working on it before I joined the team. They've been talking to like different companies that work on 3D assets, and I think like what I found for the past couple of weeks since joining and talking with those like same companies is that the collection itself, like the Evo 2s, they're so good. Like the artwork itself is like really good, but there's been like a couple of like little issues around like different like traits. If you kind of like browse around the entire collection, you'll see like some don't have legs, some have like sharp points, and like things that like aren't really conducive of creating a more like humanoid type of avatar that has like arms and legs and like a more of a human form head. So like that's kind of like what we're working through right now, is like how we're going to be able to create a unique avatar for each individual asset, but that'll be usable in a game. So if there's things like power-ups and different like additions that can be put onto the avatars, that like the skeleton itself won't have any kind of issues, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense, because I see some of them have really big weapons, or like mine has kind of some little planets, I guess you would say, orbiting it. So optimizing the the models would certainly help out.
Yeah, and I mean that's like the main thing that's slowed stuff down over the past like month or two, is just like the complexity of the collection itself. And we're just like trying to work through that. But I mean, I think like that's why we want to do this like mini game activation over the next like month or two. We're also like working on some lore building and storytelling with Yuga and trying to get like a story around heavy metals like actually into the Yuga lore book. You know, I'm not sure if you like listened to the call last week, but you know, I'd been talking to the team and they actually have like an internal lore Bible, I guess you can say, for the Yuga ecosystem and the other side. But because Yuga didn't own the IP to heavy metal anymore when it was being written, there's actually like no story of like heavy metals at all within like the lore book. So, you know, I think it's like super important, you know, here in the short term that we're like actually like building a story, you know, behind the collection and like integrating ourselves into that ecosystem. And, you know, the Evo 2 collection is going to be like that primary characters of the other side. And, you know, eventually down the road, once we can get these like mini game activations going, we get the lore going, we get the avatars built, like that next level, which will be more in like the medium term, is like actually building like a playable game, so that, you know, it's something that like you can always come to and be able to like play.
And every little thing that you do.
That's super exciting. So you guys will have kind of like do you have any kind of idea what the game would be? I mean, I would kind of guess it'd be like a shooter or an exploring game, or is there anything you can share that we might not have heard yet?
No, I don't think so right now. I mean, like ideas like that are already kind of like written in. Like we have like a couple of ideas about what would work well with like the characters and the story. And so yeah, we'll just have to kind of like push through that. Because yeah, I mean, the other part of it too is, you know, we need to focus on making heavy metal like a sustainable project. So I mean, I know like at least for me, one of the things that I want to make sure that happens is that we can like integrate things like ApeCoin and like have like an in-game economy as well. So yeah, it'll just like be figuring out what is like the right game that'll get people coming back and like playing it over and over again, you know?
Yeah, that's been I'm pretty like excited and watch a lot of different Web3 games, but having something where you can go back and grind is definitely a challenge, along with the game economies.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, it seems like the one kind of combination that a lot of projects struggle with.
Yeah, I mean, like just to give you like an idea of like another sort of game that I had like in mind, because I think it would kind of work well with like avatars and the collection that we have being like, you know, these like mechanical robots, was to do sort of like a Coliseum like battle game or something, where, you know, maybe different heavy metal types could like battle each other, almost kind of like a battle royale, and like people would be able to like bet on the fights, and, you know, the traits and the attributes that you have, you know, will be like factored in, but you know, it's not like set in stone or anything like that. I just thought like that would be sort of a cool like game mechanic that I think people would like, and it would, I think with like betting and things like that, I mean, we all like to kind of be a little bit degenerate sometimes, so like having some sort of betting mechanic could be fun as well.
I recently saw something about Introverse doing something like that here soon with
oh really? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I saw it on Twitter. They were talking about you know, fighting your NFTs, betting on them, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah, they kind of teased the heavy metal arena back in the day. Like, if you look at even the heavy metal lo-fi radio in the background on the picture of it, you see this heavy metal arena in the distance. So yeah,
oh, that's cool
to explore. It'd be something. There's so much media around heavy. Like, y'all acquired so much cool stuff off the jump. All the art and the little anime videos they made. Just so much cool shit. Did y'all get the source code to the Forge as well? Or do you even know?
I actually don't even know. I should probably ask about that. Yeah, because my focus has been on like what we're gonna do, like coming up, like as quickly as Adam pulled me in to just like make shit happen. So like I'm just trying to like get stuff out to you guys to like do. But yeah, I'll have
I
to
don't
look
think
into that.
I don't think it would take too much of a refactor to bring back the Forge and improve it, because it was already a really solid little kind of building slash adventure combat game, you know, where you go into the rifts and fight bosses and unlock cool stuff to upgrade your heavy. It was a really neat little experience in general that was kind of bogged down by some weird features and the whole vote for vote thing that was going on back then, where everyone voted for each other's forges. It was you know, it was cool though overall.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, I'll have to talk with Gabe a little bit and like look into that a bit more. But yeah, I mean, like I said, nothing's like sort of set in stone. I mean, there's like a couple other ideas like thrown around in the team too around like possible like fun games. So, but I mean, I think like the main focus is getting like the story built and getting the avatars built. Like for me, if we can get that done like in the next couple of months, like I'll be happy, because then like all the focus could be on like expanding the IP and like getting a game built. On top of that too, I guess another sort of update is like I know we like the other big thing that we need to make happen is like what we're gonna do with like the deactivated collection. We're pretty much like almost ready to push out like an update on like how we're gonna be like dealing with that as well. But I mean the main thing is like we want everybody to be included. Like we don't want to punish like the deactivated for like people who might have had like family stuff going on and they're just like coming back into the mix, but at the same time like we don't want to screw over, you know, the people that were like active at the beginning. So we're kind of working out like the final mechanics, but you know it's not going to be like an activation window where like there's going to be a set time or whatnot that like people will have to do something by. I mean, I've always felt, and I've seen this like with other projects that, you know, when you time something, there's always going to be people that like miss, like no matter what you do. Like you can send out 5 million emails, you can tweet 5 billion times and make a cool video and post it somewhere, and people are still going to miss. Like, so the main thing is like we want to make this mechanic like a way that like will be open and it'll like be in the benefit of everybody.
There's also people that just chose not to activate because they were attached to their V1 heavies. Like I almost didn't upgrade mine just because I liked my V1 so much.
Yeah. Well, and I think that's why like last week we were kind of like pushing pretty hard on like getting people to evolve and like realize that like the Evo 2s are sort of going to be like the main character, and that like any kind of traits or like attributes or whatnot of, you know, the heavies like EPS and all that sort of stuff, I mean that transfers into the Evos. So I mean I could tell you that there's no benefit to like just holding those on their own. Like you're better off just getting them evolved, and you know, you'll be ready for, you know, both like the mini game activation stuff and any kind of game that we build in the future in the Otherside.
Yeah, I still feel like there should be some role for the V1 heavies somehow, but I don't know what that might be. But, you know, leaving them out doesn't seem like a good option.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I don't know. Like right now, like the main focus is getting the Evo 2 avatars built. So I mean, like there's nothing really that we're working on that like have anything to do with like the originals, besides just like the story building part of it, if that makes sense.
So there's
I mean, we
another
want to
thing I
make
was
like
curious about too.
yeah, go.
So you guys remember like the Jeff Heavy, right? The iconic kind of face of the collection when Faraway was running it, right?
Yeah. I mean, I read about it. Like people were posting about that, like in the Discord.
Yeah, I was talking to Adam about that the other day, and he was trying to figure out if y'all actually own the rights to that character. Like, because I'm assuming it's a character like Curtis, because I don't think it's an actual Heavy in the collection. So I'm assuming that would come with everything that y'all acquired, and it might be time to kind of take that mascot, that character back, from the archives and make use of it, because he's really popular. He's in all the media. He's the face of the collection for years at this point. So I'm trying to figure out if that's something that y'all have still or not.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I'll chat with them when I get back in the States next week, because like I think like another kind of interesting thing is like, since Adam is now the owner of the IP, there is this kind of like idea that since he owns the one of one legendary, that there could be like some sort of like story building around that as well, almost kind of being like the scrapyard boss or something like that. So I don't know, like, well, yeah, I'll have to check and see.
Yeah, we were talking about it like a week or two ago, and he said he's going to try and get to the bottom of it and figure out, what the status is on that character. Because I really want to take a welder and make an actual Jeff out of scrap metal. So I'm trying to figure out if y'all. I was talking to him about that and showing him some of the other metal stuff we've done, and he seemed pretty on board, man. So I'm pretty excited about doing that. If y'all actually still own the character, I'm not sure if it's something Faraway kept, because I know that they did a Jeff like token on their Virtuals platform as well. So it kind of, it's kind of a weird thing. He wasn't sure last time I talked to him anyway.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, I'll check on that for sure. Yeah, and I think it'll be like really cool too, like once we kind of get that story built out and like things are kind of moving forward. I mean, we're gonna have like an event. Well, I mean, like nothing's like set yet, but I know for the first assembly we had like IRL events were brought up, and like doing something maybe fun in New York. And I think like with Justin Arasano coming on is like the art director, like it'll be cool to like have some like actual art made like around this kind of stuff, like physical sculptures and things like that.
Yeah, that's so huge too, getting a talent in that category that's got that kind of experience in the space to come in. Yeah, Adam's cooking.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, what else? I mean, I think like the IRL event will be cool. Like I know last week somebody had also brought up that like Adam should get some like decals or something made and like put them on like his like trucks and stuff like that. Like I think that'll be really cool if we can like make that happen too.
Absolutely, there's so much potential too, like the flip brim heavy metal hat too. How popular the flip brim hat is with the apes. I feel like something like that would be just some super easy thing to hit that people would love.
It's interesting, Dave. All the times I'm over at your house and you failed to mention this to me. I couldn't have been helping you with this whole time.
With what?
You were talking about making something or another out of metal.
Oh yeah. I haven't started yet. All I did was secure a welder and grinder and like all the incidentals. I'm trying to figure out which heavy I'm gonna use. If I'm gonna do the number one, of Adams, or if I'm gonna do the Jeff, or if we're gonna pick one from one of the homies. We're very early on in this idea. It just seems like too cool of a thing to not do.
Well, it is too cool not to do, and it's also too cool not to miss. So you better fucking let me know.
Bro, yes. When I'm gonna start tentative welding tomorrow, probably out at the airport. So let me know in the morning.
So, question: did anybody order the margarita or the other ape drink that was on sale with these skins?
Yeah, we got a coupon code, right, for 40% off case. And they are good, bro. The freaking martini is the best drink at 8 Fest by a large margin, in my opinion.
You're talking about Vegas 8 Fest?
Yeah, they had them at Fuck It Saturday at Mike Tyson's mansion, dude. They had whole kegs of infusion out on the mat, and it was live.
Oh man, I was there at Mike Tyson's house too. That's funny. We probably like walked past each other there.
Yeah, did you see the dude in the big white cowboy hat with the freaking vape shirt on? That was me.
I'm trying to remember. Dude, there was a lot of people wearing some crazy
Yeah,
stuff.
were you wearing your
people.
mask that day, or?
No, I didn't do that.
Okay, because I know you like to be unknown sometimes.
Yeah, dude, that shit was live, though, man. It was incredible, and those infusions they were better than any of the drinks we had at the actual fest for sure.
But yeah, they're selling them now for like $99 or some shit like that. I can't remember what it was, but he gave you a coupon code for 40% off. It's kind of tempted on getting the case.
Yeah, dude, I highly advise it, man.
I'm kind of thinking more about your sculpture stuff, and maybe it would be kind of cool to do like if we do an IRL event, maybe we do like a community like art thing where like different people from the community can like build like physical art, and then we can like display it, wherever we do the event at.
That was kind of the vision. I always kind of assumed I was just going to send Adam whatever I needed when it was done, and he can put it wherever he wants. Put it in
Like
his new
with-
crazy
with a
tube he
mint?
just bought.
Are you talking about like a digital mint?
No, I'm talking about an
of a
actual
real life
no.
sculpture.
No,
Of a real life
no.
sculpture.
No, I'm talking about taking a bunch of scrap metal and welding it together into a robot and painting it probably.
I know, but I was saying, like, are you also talking, like, I don't know what I'm saying. Don't mind me, I'm hot.
It just seemed like too good of an idea. I loved it. I love the concept of bringing together a bunch of people making really cool, heavy themed stuff, and then putting it all in one big gallery for a community meetup. That's a great fucking idea.
Yeah, you guys saw he bought that Beeple piece too recently. Right?
Yeah. I saw that. Yeah, the Heaven and Hell. He's gonna put it in that tomb that he bought.
Yeah, it's gonna be sick.
Bro, I don't know how he finds the time to be doing all this shit, dude. I'm tired. I'm barely doing it. 1% of what Adam's doing. This dude's out here every day with some new insane shit.
Yeah. Oh man, somebody's asking what the verification code was, and I remember putting one in, but I don't even remember what it was. Hold on one second. I want to go back to the calendar and figure out what I put in.
Do we have open page badges for these two or not?
Hold on. I'm going to grab the code real quick. 1 sec.
How's that feel, Dave? With my robot butt on your chair.
Don't foul my chair up, boy.
Bite my shiny metal ass.
Okay, I'm back. I had to change the code because I don't even remember what I put in the first place. So I'm gonna type it in the chat right now.
Is this both open page and calendar?
For the code, you mean? It's just like the verification code for the Otherside calendar. Like you go in an RSVP and then you can enter like the verification code.
Right. I didn't know if it also was for the other page.
Oh, I don't even know what that is. Is that like a separate thing?
Yeah. Open page, but it's its own thing.
Oh, all right. Open page. My bad. I keep forgetting that it's called the open page, not other page. My bad.
Yeah, they've rebranded a couple times. It was, I think, other page originally, then it was OP, and now it's open page. So I think they finally settled on a brand they like. But yeah, no, it's Nano. And a few other guys have been building it for a few years, and it's kind of the original badge system and the item inventory and avatar system for the other side. Entirely optional third-party ecosystem stuff though, but it's pretty cool. It gives people like a little poke basically on each chain for attending, and you can set the code as the same as the ones used the calendar. So
that's kind of cool.
Another thing. Yeah, it's just another thing, man. But dig into it a little bit and see.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we've actually like really figured out exactly what we're doing, even with like these like RSVPs. Like all I know is that I thought it was like a really cool way to like track attendance, and like there's a way that you can pull like the verified attendees who entered the code, like an export of wallets. So I mean, I don't know what that's gonna mean.
Told me that didn't work. HVMTLASSEMBLYJP. That's it.
Yeah, works for me.
Yeah. Should work. I just like copied and pasted it over. It's a heavy metal assembly JP for Japan, since I'm in Japan right now.
Bro, I literally missed the T. That's all I forgot to type. My bad.
Nice. Cool.
But yeah,
Well, were there any other like anything else? Anybody want to? What did you say, Dave?
I was just saying, it's a really cool thing, the calendar and the tools that they built for us to be able to track who's attending, who's doing stuff, and who's active. So definitely kudos for making use of the tools. But there's always more new things to play with.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Like, I thought it would be cool to like track the attendance, and I mean, like, I don't know, maybe like in a couple of assemblies, or like maybe at some point we can like kind of do fun stuff like giveaways. And I mean, I don't think they have like a raffle function yet. I told them that it would be cool to like add like a raffling function where you can, if you want to like do a giveaway, you can like raffle like the wallet list or something.
That's the advantage to open page, is they have the raffle function for badges built in already.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, it wouldn't be that hard anyway to like create your own like custom like on-chain like raffle contract with like like a custom like verifiable like raffling system. It probably wouldn't be like too difficult to just like build one. But yeah, that's cool to know that they have that. Plus, like the other thing, yeah, I mean, the other thing that I thought could be cool too is like if down the road, Otherside like starts doing like virtual wearables and things like that. That if we wanted to do like airdrops or whatever, like if we made like custom heavy metal like wearables or something, that we'll have like wallet lists or whatever in case we want to like airdrop things or whatever.
Another neat thing that y'all could do is take that list of people that are attending and use that to modify their heavies power scores or whatever it is. You know, little bonus
Oh,
boost
that's interesting.
for showing
Yeah.
up.
I
Since
mean,
the
this
metadata is
the
fluid.
yeah. Well, I mean, this is like the benefit of like Web3 is we can do like with a wallet list, we can do anything we want in life.
Mm-hmm. There's lots of potential in the way the heavy metal collection is built from the ground up, with the power scores and various amps for different abilities. It gives you a lot of cool kind of runway to explore and build upon top of it. I mean, just go look at the metadata that each one has. You're like, oh, okay, I see what you mean. There's power score. There's I think there's a few of them.
Nice. Yeah, I gotta check it out. Is it what's like the URL or something to go to the open page? Is it just like, or what is it called? Open page, right?
Yeah, just do openpage.fun.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
it.
cool. All right, cool. I'll check it out like over the weekend.
If y'all don't have a heavy metal community set up already, definitely set one up and start playing around with badges. And you can do avatar and wearable drops through OpenPage as well. Like if I switch my OpenPage avatar right now, it's wearing my ape skin, but it's got a sword equipped and a chain and an AK on his back and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
There we
Nice. Let me oh, did you just change something? Oh
go. Yeah,
yeah,
check the ape out. I keep that thing
that's
on
cool.
me.
Let me check the list real quick to see. I haven't looked in a bit to see if anybody else requests a speaker, whatnot.
Ooh, I see Gabe, I think. Maybe. I think that's Gabe.
It would be
Yo, what's
really
up, guys?
cool also. Yo.
Turtles. Go ahead, brother.
Oh, I was gonna say if there's I think you said there was some heavy metal videos and different media. If it's kind of like to fill in and engage on X. If you guys would post those and a little bit of the lore just to kind of give people some context and kind of set the stage for the next act for heavy metal.
Yeah, I think that's a cool idea. I've actually been talking to a couple of people around that too. I think it'll also be cool to even make like almost like a trailer video or something around like the minigame activation that's coming
Have you seen
out
the
in a couple
original?
weeks. Yeah.
Have you seen the original heavy trailer that they made?
Yeah, I think so.
It's like anime style with like Jeff hanging out in his place. And
Yeah.
it cuts to,
I think
like,
I think
crazy
somebody said that
jazz
to me.
cuts. Yeah, crazy jazz cuts to like battle scenes and him and Curtis fishing and stuff. The monsters attacking. It's so good. I don't know what studio did it or how they produced it, but it was so good. And the choice of music and the Foley, the sound effects, it was so high quality. Whoever did that need to figure out and get that shit back on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be. I mean, I haven't been around for a long time, but it would be cool to see that kind of stuff and to see, like, it's awesome seeing the different activateds that are getting involved and just kind of building up like that momentum and interest.
I actually have a question for you guys that are like been up here chatting. If you were in the position of sort of creating the origin story of heavy metal, but having like a blank slate, would you still want to keep like sort of kind of that the original storyline of like the heavy metals coming out of the rift, you know, with like the characters of like the you know, original like trailers and stuff like that, or do you think you would want to start from scratch and do something like a little bit more fun or different?
Okay, so I have no idea what heavy metals are, but I just had this image in my head of like apes playing like metal, like guitar, right? And they're shredding, right? And sparks are flying off, and like metal's coming off of the guitar, and then it falls into the rift, and then it forms in the rift, and boom, it becomes the heavy metals.
Right. But we got a pretty
like
good
that.
origin story. We got a pretty good origin story already that's fairly well fleshed out. I think you can just add on top of that. And you can still kind of do that from a blank slate, but you just kind of got to honor a little bit of the original. Because you got to remember, we got these heavies. They were originally issued as sewer passes to apes. And then we went and we played Dookie Dash, and our score in Dookie Dash impacted our level of heavy that we got. Like the number one player on the leaderboard got the number one heavy that Adam owns now. You know? And
Yeah.
So there's
I
a
mean,
lot
I
of
think-
lore
Oh,
baked
go
into
ahead.
the chain already. Yeah, no, but I'm saying there's a lot of lore baked into the chain already, and how the heavies came to be, and how their stats came to be what they are. So as long as that's respected, I think you can kind of go kind of nuts. But coming through the rift thing, it just kind of ties into the other side naturally.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason why I kind of brought it up is, you know, like I mentioned earlier, the lore book that Yuga uses like internally for, you know, like the story around everything, because they don't own the IP, like actually doesn't technically like include what they originally like conceptualized back then. So it's sort of like in a blank slate, but I mean, if we wanted to bring like that same story back into the mix again, like that's totally cool. But you know, it's kind of nice like working with Yuga, because like they're totally like open to like whatever we want to do, like around that story building stuff.
Did
Yeah, 'cause
anyone
they
like
definitely-
my idea or no?
I like that
Yeah,
idea. I mean,
it's a
I like
cool-
heavy metal
cool stuff.
music.
Yeah, there's no reason not lean into that. Lean into some of like the scrapyard lore, like you've got with, you know, Adam, the scrap king. You know, we can definitely explore some really exciting stuff with kind of the basic building blocks that are kind of laid out for you with the
I
collection.
mean,
So it's pretty
each one
exciting.
could be formed a different way, you know?
They are, bro. I'll show you. I've showed you my heavy before. I'll show you the whole collection then next time you're over here, bro.
You've shown it to me, but I don't think you've ever like explained it to me. Like I've never seen any of the backstory or the lore. I just know that it's another cool thing that's on here. That's all I know. But
Yeah, bro,
whenever
I'll
I
get you
hear
up to
heavy
speed.
metals, that was the first thing that came to my head, was like this fucking image of a ape rocking out and fucking sparks flying off, and those sparks falling into the rift and forming into this fucking like mechatronic robot
Yeah,
looking
'cause-
thing. I don't even know.
Because, you know, when you think about it, like, there's been some weird stuff they did with the heavies. Like, you remember when they stuck them in Shatterline and they were like your companion when you played in that game? So I think you can
Was
kind
that
of
a question
to
at
me?
this point.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea.
Me
So
either.
Far Away like produced or published this game called Shatterline, which was like an extraction kind of survival PvE team game, and it was, you know, it was decent. It had really good locomotion, and the guns were well balanced. The PvP was really fun too. But they just kind of wedged heavies into it, and that part never really made a lot of sense to me. I mean, it was cool seeing them and being able to have your little robot helping you fight, but it never really made a lot of sense. So I figured they got away with that, man. Kind of do whatever.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, dude, the heavies have lived a long story of life already.
I mean, I like just
Is that-
game story too.
Is this Is this Gabe, bro? Why is Gabe not up here, bro? Keep Gabe up here.
Oh, is Gabe here? Oh yeah, I've seen his,
I think so.
Is that him messaging, right? Oh, somebody's asking about EPS too. There's no update there, but I mean it's still on the radar for whoever. I see somebody asked about EPS. Oh, Gabe just requested. Hold on.
Hell yeah! What's up,
You're
Gabe?
live, sir.
Hey guys, GM. How you doing?
What's up? Good morning.
Wow,
It is almost 3 in the morning here in Miami. How you guys been?
We're hanging, man. What are you doing up at 3 a.m.?
man.
I'm here with you guys.
Nice, man.
He's kicking ass and chewing bubblegum, but he's not quite out of bubblegum.
There's always the DJs up all night, ready to party.
Of course.
Anyone got
I
any
love
fun
these little
plans for
fake
the
names.
weekend?
What's up, Alex? What's going on?
Oh, I was just asking if anybody had any cool plans for the weekend.
Work, and more work.
Working's
I'm
good.
going
Working's good.
to start welding and playing around with some ideas for making some heavy sculptures.
Yeah, take some pictures or do some videos or something and post it up.
Yeah, I sent to Adam a picture of some freaking pod racers that one of the boys built out here. So I think we're gonna have some pretty neat stuff to show off here in the next few weeks.
Where are you based out of? If you don't mind telling.
Down in the Gulf Coast swamp.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're kind of getting in like. I mean, this isn't really timed at all, but and I know we're coming up on the hour. Was there anything like other questions anybody had, or anything else anyone wanted to bring up before we
want
close down?
We want that alpha from Gabe, bro. Drop it on us, bro. Lay it down.
We're still trying to figure out a couple of things. I believe that I'm gonna be testing the mini game soon, probably in the next couple of days.
Yeah.
But no, I'm around. Like I'm still working for the IP, and let's see. We might figure out this thing about EPS and power score soon. I'm just waiting for the Otherside team to develop the right, how can I call these, the right dynamics around it, or the right game around it. But yeah, we're working on it.
Yeah, and I think I don't know if you like when you jump in, but yeah, I think I was just talking to you guys like that. We should be able to start playtesting like really soon, like by the next couple of days. So yeah, I know we definitely want you in there and testing stuff out.
Oh, dude, I cannot wait, man. It's been a long time since I messed around, got to play with something with my heavy. I'm ready to see this Evo 2 in action.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
So is this mini game built on the ODK, or is this a separate third-party thing?
Is building on ODK. The other side team is helping us developing this. There's no third party involved.
Hell yeah, that's fantastic to hear, man. That is outstanding. Native ODK experiences, the ones we're already seeing, like the other games and the new moves have been dropping the Vibe world and dropping just games into it. It's really made things a lot more dynamic over the last few weeks. So I'm excited to hear that. I've been playing in ODK myself as well, building something for my people, and yeah, with the new V10 update too. Holy shit, it's getting good.
Yeah, they also dropped an update in the last, I think, like 4 days
Just
ago
a few days
about
ago.
the
Yeah, just a few days
about
ago.
the vehicles. So
Yeah, that was part of
so
V10. Is well, what they did is they got Morpheus networking functional with Unreal Vehicle pawns, so you can spawn a vehicle pawn that's attached to a player, and then they can drive it around, and it's networked more or less. You know, it may not be exactly networked, like certain things like wheel position might not be perfect yet, but it still allows for us to equip, vehicles and tool around, which is cool.
yeah, no, I agree. Uh, um, when I'm probably in the next few days, I don't know when they're gonna allow me to do this test, but I will definitely check about if we can do something around vehicles too. It's like
The more exciting part for me, dude, was NPCs. The ability to pool NPCs and spawn them, and you can loop that in with the basic quest tools already. So you can basically give people tokens based on what stage of the quest they're in. So people come away with it with little badges, basically like achievements, as well as it storing their quest status on chains. So you go in, you do like one or two things, and you're like, oh, I'm going to bed, whatever. And you come back and just resume the quest from there, and it just knows where you are because it's all on chain.
that's pretty dope. Yeah, I will definitely talk to them when again when they allow me to do the test. But I'm always looking to like push the IP around the functions the other side has, right? It's like, for example, the mini game, right, that I designed with them. I designed it around this around like to allow us to play and pick up those gems in the arena. Like we design a type of map where we're gonna compete, and depending of your heavy metal class, your heavy metal will have like a different type of stats. But again, I'm always like pushing them. Like every time that they drop an update, I'm like, okay, how can we use this update around heavy metal? Like, how can we build this? But yeah, I'm just waiting for them to drop more like functions and more updates, so we can build around it.
There's some really impressive stuff being built already. You go in the dashboard and kind of futz around a little bit. It's kind of a shared environment. You kind of get a feel for what's happening. There's some really neat stuff being built right now. I'll say that much, man. It's incredible. And the V10 update just dropped like 4 days ago. Just makes everything even sweeter and gives us more possibilities. So we're at a good time to be making stuff.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I receive every time they do an update, I receive an email. So I always like jump in, I check like whatever update they drop. But no, I agree with you. I'm happy with the direction that other side is having right now.
Oh yeah, dude. No, I got the breaking changes and the continuous development pages bookmarked. And I just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but no, I will definitely like be like checking their updates and bring like ideas into the table and see how can we push this update this IP further. Like, it's like I know that everybody like want to use their heavy metals in Otherside. I think that's one of the main goals, and I feel like that's why everybody's here.
Yeah, so y'all are close, is what I'm hearing, right? They're looking pretty good at least, right?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
previews certainly. The previews look real good, dude. Like, man, woo. Is that Incepted? Y'all got Rita doing this?
For the avatars.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rita helped us with those avatars. We designed like 7 avatars to begin with. It's like one of each class. But now Rita helped us with that.
Bro, that dude has been such a massive help to everyone. We got like a little avatar creators and other side group chats and stuff. and that dude is in there just volunteering his time and making sure that we all figure out how everything works, and our avatars are optimized and just beautiful and perfect. It's so awesome having resources like that, people that are that skilled, the teams of hitters like that dude has, man. It's invaluable. Like, I've been in game development, like as an MD and a little bit of AAA for a few years, off and on, and having that kind of support is just, it's brand new. It's not something you normally see. Normally you gotta go digging through Stack Overflow and the random discords, maybe find what you need to know. Whereas this man is just there with all of it in his brain and willing to help you jump into DMs or jump in a Telegram call or whatever and give you exact guidance on how to make sure it works. So I'm real glad he's helping you all out on that.
I know Rita. No, Rita he's great. Like he's a hardworking guy. Like he's been in the space for a while. But no, he definitely helped us, and I know that he's always around helping like other people with the avatar stuff and the 3D models. No, he's great.
Man's an ice cold killer, bro. Chain smoking freaking Marlboros. Bro, I've never seen a human being smoke that many cigarettes before. It's like without falling over. That dude's a fucking ice cold killer.
Yeah, I remember the last meeting that I had with him. He was smoking a cigarette. Yeah.
Bro, he's getting it, man.
It's for the thinking power.
For real, I'm thankful we got people that go that hard in this space, pushing us all to go harder.
Cool, guys. Well, we're hitting the hour here, so I think we'll shut it down. But I'll put a little summary together, like I've been doing, and post it up. And yeah, I guess we'll see you guys next week. I just posted the attendance code again in the chat, so make sure to grab that before we shut it off.
Are you streaming these to Twitter or anything like that?
Yeah, the stream's live right now. There's a couple hundred viewers right now on Twitter.
Yeah. Good hustle, bro. We appreciate you, man, coming out of this.
Oh man, there's a pigeon.
Dude, there's a whole flock of them earlier up in the trees, bro. It was crazy for a while. There's like 30 or 40 pigeons just like swarming the big trees.
It's funny because they have no arms, so it's like they're just kind of waddling around.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. Like, you can do non-humanoids if you just bring them up to the skeleton properly. You don't have to be, like you said, you were talking about ones that don't have legs and stuff. Like, you can totally do an avatar with no visible legs, but the skeleton will still be there.
Nice.
Yeah, I just wanted to say what's up to you guys. Appreciate you venturing, always tapping in and using that Otherside calendar. I like the new time too. So we had the spaces this morning that was kind of oriented towards the APAC hours, and now we caught the full spectrum. We got another one here. So we definitely got this post shared up from the APE channels, and make sure you guys are claiming those codes. I don't know if you guys tapped over on that Otherside calendar, if you guys have been using it at all, but Spend added I'm not playing, the music isn't coming from me. I don't know what happened. It's sabotage.
Lost.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out who's playing the music.
Yeah, I think he muted me because of you, Sabotage. I'm coming for you, bro. I know where you're at. I'm coming to get you, bro. I was just saying thanks for showing up and doing the calendar. I love the new hours here. I love that we're getting to represent and show up for more of the community. And if you guys haven't tapped over to your profile page on that Otherside calendar, there's a new feature that lets you sort of track how many sessions in a row you've attended, how many sessions you've RSVP'd to. So there's
Oh, sweet.
There is a little bit
That's
more
cool.
data tracking and surfacing going on there too. So don't fade the calendar. Do not fade the calendar. Fade the calendar at your own risk.
We like the calendar.
Win raffler. We need a raffler for giveaways.
I think that's pretty easy because we've got a few of those built out. I think it would probably just be a matter of kind of integrating it and making it like figuring out where to place it exactly in the whole system. But yeah, I mean, I think that makes sense. I think we could probably set something like that up.
On-chain drawings on ape-chain, bro?
Yeah, we need
Off
like
the
an
calendar?
on-chain. We need that on-chain, ape-chain drawings, verifiable on-chain.
Yeah, because we have that. We have a contract for that. We have actually two: a Loke built one and Ryan built one. So we've got some of our devs that have built two separate, different working raffle contracts. So I think it would just be sort of pulling it into the calendar and fitting it into the UI there. So.
I mean, it would be cool just like even if it's just for the host or whatever, to be able to like click a button like, hey, I want to run a raffle like this many slots and only choose like verified like people or whatever, and then be able to get like a little on-chain raffle done like that. Maybe it like post the wallet winners or something on the page or something.
Yeah, I think that would be super easy. We built it into that. I'm not sure if you had ever had a chance to play it or see it. It was months ago now. At this point, a couple months ago. But Blackbeard's Bounty, we ended up doing sort of exactly that and just building that sort of public on-chain raffle system. You could even like preload the rewards. So like, so like for like you could show people even and like kind of put it all into a contract.
Oh, that's super
like,
cool.
Hey, we're doing this event, at 11 p.m. next Thursday. You could put into escrow into the contract, like, hey, if you show up, we're going to raffle this heavy metal. Boom, there it goes into escrow. And at the end, after people have put in their codes, you hit the button and that heavy metal would on-chain just, kind of fly out to whoever the winner is. So we've got all that built out.
It was all there on the page. It was awesome. It was all there on the page too. It showed everything and where everything went, dude, and how it all worked. I remember exploring it on the Ape-Chain Explorer and looking at it and being like, holy shit, this is neat. It's just, it's all seamless and automatic. I love it.
Yeah, that's cool. Let's build that. Let's do it.
Dude, that was such a cool application.
Shouldn't be too tough.
But every single time I was minting, bro, a credit cam photo, I was having like Vietnam flashbacks to the price of ape coin at like the other side mint. I'm like, I'm spending how many ape coins to mint a photo?
Oh yeah.
Well, if you guys are gonna do it, let me know, and I'll make Adam like give me some heavy metals to give away or something.
Okay. Yeah, we could like that. It's already built out, so I think it's just kind of pulling it over. And I'm right there with you, Dave. I'm a $20 ape coin boy. I'm at least a $4 ape coin boy. What the fuck? I mean,
exactly.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah. Under $50 for one monkey coin?
Buds.
All right, everyone. Well, thanks for popping in, and we'll see you next week. Take some snapshots. Do some posts on X.
Hell yeah. Nice little heavy metal meeting at the end there. I hope everyone had fun. I do enjoy it. Thank you so much for hanging out. We'll see you again later today, I guess. Shit, not tomorrow. But yeah, love you. Take care. Be well. See ya. Ape-Chain on top.
Dreams, but now them nightmares just mar how I sleep. Maybe I just met her there in my dreams. Now I'm just praying for some clarity, please. Like it's a sunset in my dumb head, got me dumbfounded again. And the concept is the one thing out of all things I don't get. Got me wondering